I'm Valerie Mich'El Oliver, and I am the owner and the producer of the Pursuit Studio, located here in beautiful, a little cloudy today, partly cloudy, Atlantic City, New Jersey. And what I usually do so people can like be jealous and not feel good, you know, where they're currently located, though I don't really mean that, is I like to give you, that's a little view of where I am as the Pursuit Studio, where I live. And, you know, so you can get a little bit of that atmosphere that I awaken to every morning.
I'm JAKE SAMIESKE. I'm 20 years old. I'm a rising senior at Hamilton College, where I'm pursuing a double major in cinema and media studies and public policy. I've always been very interested in storytelling, particularly in film. I've made my own documentary. I've taken a lot of different classes about it, and I was really excited that I was able to get an internship with Val as an assistant producer to get some more experience.
Molly Shilling. I am also a rising senior at the Pennsylvania State University, and I'm studying telecommunication and English as a double major. I was interested in the Pursuit Studio because it was the only internship that I have ever seen that was where you could be an assistant producer. Most internships that I've experienced are kind of like, you'll join for a little bit and then you'll leave. But this one was really like, no, like we're gonna give you experience and we're gonna teach you and we're gonna give you that credit for your resume. And I really thought that was just really special.
Okay, also I just want to remember to ask people who are viewing to check out the website for the Pursuit Studio, in case we get talking and, you know, I forget because I get forgetful. So check us out at thepursuitstudio.net. And both Jake and Molly and two other interns and other producers were working on a series now called Thorn Trees. And you can find out more about it by going to thepursuitstudio.net, looking at the episodic content menu, and you can find out all you need to know about that.
You kind of already plugged it, but I found the internship on Chegg, and I was just searching for virtual remote internships at the time. And again, this is the one that just really sounded special to me, which is why I applied.
Yeah, heard about it, if I remember correctly, from you, Val, because we had known each other prior to the internship starting. And like Molly, I was looking for something remote because of COVID, and the fact that I could still get something in the industry this summer was really great. I was getting, and especially something where we're as involved as we are. So it worked out very well.
I'm really glad to hear that. And again, I'm really happy to have you guys working with the Pursuit Studio.
So when Jake and I were brainstorming themes, we were kind of just thinking about, well, what's happening in the world right now? And obviously, because we were both hit so hard with COVID, like affecting our careers, we wanted to make it about COVID, but then also Black Lives Matter was currently happening, and it still is happening with all of the protests and the changes that are happening around us due to the Black Lives Matter movement. So we wanted to include both of those. And so we were kind of thinking, well, how can we branch those together? And we were thinking, well, maybe we can focus on the concept of education and just finding like free resources so people can not only learn about what's happening, but also maybe be able to reach out and like actually help affect change with these two issues.
I think Molly covered most of it, but we kind of agreed that storytelling was more than just a form of entertainment. It's a way to educate, to learn about the world, to see things from another perspective. And we felt it was particularly relevant in the Black Lives Matter movement. And a lot of the articles we provided give a list of resources for people to help educate, to help see things from another perspective. So yeah, that was really the inspiration for the themes. What you just said, basically, like obviously with the power to pick and choose and curate the issue, there's a responsibility that comes with it, especially when you're talking about issues like racial inequality, especially from the perspective of a white person. You want to do it justice, and you want to accurately represent what's going on, how it feels, etc. So I think that was the challenging part for me.
Mine too. I just wanted to make sure that I was, I don't even know, just that I was being fair about it, and that I wasn't trying to I don't want to say take credit, but I just wanted to make sure that I was accurately, I guess, doing my best to help. I've seen people kind of say well, you're not a part of this movement, and you're not you don't have a right to talk about it. And I just wanted to make sure that I was doing my best to help out without pulling focus away from the real issues, which is why I was really trying to focus on storytelling and education, just saying well, here is how you can actually help. This is written by Black authors and by people who are actually out there protesting, so that we could do our best to help without pulling focus from the main issue. Me, it's got to be our main issue, or our main article, which is just Black Lives Matter, anti-racism resources streaming for free, because it really shows how the streamers are doing what they can to give Black artists a platform, and they a bunch of these streamers actually made their own categories. I know that Netflix did, which is just Black Lives Matter and content that can help you, and that can also teach you about the movement. So that's my favorite.
For me, I also like the article Molly's referring to, but I also included an article about students in Baltimore who are protesting for a more anti-racist curriculum in their schools, which I thought was very important, because I think there's a lack of Black authors and storytellers in most high school curriculums. And I know from my high school experience that there was an inadequate representation. And so I thought it was really important, and also kind of powerful how much of a difference these students are making. So that was my favorite.